Lights are on us, Beth. I'm over here counting fingers, like how old will I be with 40 if I make it to 40-something years? But we're not here. We're not here for my bad math. Everybody, please welcome Beth. Beth, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do for a living, where you live, family, pets, and most importantly, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, my name's Beth. I'm from, I live in Bismarck, but I'm originally from Newtown. I grew up on the Fort Berthold Reservation. I'm an enrolled member there, so I have 2 pets. I have 2 dogs, Brody and Blue. What was the other question?
Well, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to hang out with my family, mostly. I have a brand new nephew, so he keeps me busy.
I love squishy babies. Beth, in our conversation leading up to the event today, we found out that we share an alma mater. What up, Heartview? Where were you at leading up to your time going into treatment? Just give us like a brief description of what things were like in your life.
Very chaotic. I was a mess before I went into treatment. It wasn't my first treatment, so I was really discouraged by that point. I had been to previous treatments before that. So by that point, I was really discouraged, pretty hopeless at that, I was really lost.
What happened this time? Like, was there a shift? Was it a different modality or something internal that shifted that kind of set you up for where you are today?
I think the real turning point was I had made an appointment to get into treatment, but I had been with a friend who had overdosed, and so that was really the turning point for me. Like, I knew that I had to make a decision for myself, and I needed to make the change. I needed to just stop fighting it and do the right thing.
Yeah, those moments that kind of open our eyes can really be challenging and hard to walk through. But I'm grateful that you were able to recognize that it was time. You had mentioned that during treatment they talked about finding you a job. Like they said they had a home for you. Share with us like how that felt like in that moment, hearing that, and how that has played out in the last few months.
Well, when she told me, I really didn't believe her. I didn't really think that that was for me, or that I still had a lot of negative beliefs at that point. So I didn't really think that I was that somebody would believe in me that much. So. But when she always reminded me that I was worth it, and that she was saving a spot for me, and she did. And so when she said, when you get 6 months sober, then I'm going to hire you, and it was a little bit before my 6 months, and she called and said, are you ready to work, pretty much? And I said, yeah. And it's been pretty good since then.
That's awesome, Beth. That really does. It warms my heart. And like we said this morning, there's a seat for everybody at the table. It doesn't matter where we come from or what we've done. We all have value, and I think it's just amazing to see you jumping right in and pouring into the recovery community. I'm incredibly grateful for people like you. How's it felt? What are maybe some experiences or just things that you've gone through? What has it felt like to be on this end, like helping out to your peers in recovery?
It feels really good. There was a time where I didn't think that I was really able to do anything. I didn't have a purpose, or really I didn't know what path I was going to go down. And so now that I'm finally on this side of things, it feels really great. And sometimes it doesn't feel different at all, because the people that I work with, I'm on the same path as them still. I'm still really brand new at this whole thing, and so I'm learning with them, and that's the best part of it. We're just all in this together, and it feels good.
I love that sentiment. Like we're walking each other home. What have you discovered about yourself in this last year in recovery?
I think that I'm a lot stronger than I think that I am.
Yes.
And that I have a lot to offer. I can bring a lot to the table, and I'm worth it.
That's right. Yes. Amen to that, sister. I'm really really glad that you said that. And anybody who's listening in the audience, if you're struggling, if you're having some of that shame, you're worth it too. So thank you for saying that. Last, Beth, can you share a positive in recovery? Maybe something that you didn't expect. What's a positive in your life as a result of recovery that you want to share with people today?
I think just opportunities like this. I really didn't think that I would ever. I've watched Recovery Reinvented, but I never thought I could, be up here. So positive is just the open doors that are coming.
You never know, right? Just that willingness to keep going one day at a time. We never know where it's going to land us. I never saw myself sitting up here either. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for challenging yourself and continuing to do what you do. I'm excited for you to be on this path. Recovery Reinvented. Let's give it up for Beth.